Now, striking actors and writers took their cause to the heart of New York City, Times Square.
That's right, Pat. A huge crowd took over the iconic crossroads, trying to keep the pressure on the studios as the actors' strike now enter its third week.
And KCAL News reporter Tom Wade is here with the latest on the standoff.
And the standoff continues, right? And it's hitting Hollywood and Los Angeles very hard. Well, striking actors say this is about their dignity, their livelihoods, and the very future of whether their jobs will exist. The studios tonight standing firm in their position that they've offered actors and writers a fair deal. Times Square takeover. Striking actors and Hollywood writers joined forces once again, hoping strength in numbers will amplify their message to the studios.
We will not allow you to take away our dignity.
Top SAG-AFTRA stars like Bryan Cranston spoke out in support of the strikes.
We will not be having our jobs taken away and giving to robots. We will not have you take away our right to work and earn a decent living.
If you see me on those many different shows, it's because I am hustling. I am hustling to pay my bills, to put food on my table. I'm not living no lavish life.
Striking actors and writers both claim the studios have not offered sufficient protections from AI, and the unions say the studios are only offering a fraction of what they're owed from residuals on streaming services. SAG-AFTRA says a vast majority of its members don't even make the minimum amount each year to qualify for union health insurance.
In order to get our insurance, it makes $26,000 a year, $26,000. And 87% of us can't qualify for health insurance.
AMPTP, the organization that represents the studios, told us they do not have a response to Tuesday's Times Square rally, sending us once again a statement they released last week, which says they offered SAG-AFTRA $1 billion in increased wages, benefits, contributions, and higher residual payments. The studios also claim SAG-AFTRA is giving misleading accounts of the deal they were offered. Bottom line, a resolution to all of this seems far off.
It does not seem like it's going to be resolved anytime soon. It definitely feels like this is going to drag out for, I don't want to say months necessarily, but certainly I think through the end of the summer at the very least.
The strike is causing massive economic collateral damage, from the actors and writers themselves being out of work to prop houses and caterers. And as Variety reports, publicists are among those in a frenzy about what happens next.
So publicists, I think you're absolutely right to be worried right now, because again, this is the time of year when people are doing campaigns for awards. You know, the Emmy voting is happening right now. You know, the festival season is coming up, which leads into the Oscars. You know, and those are huge parts of the industry that drive a lot of revenue. And with that all completely shut down, it only ratchets up the pressure on everyone else in the industry to scramble to try to, you know, just make ends meet right now.
So will these rallies make a difference? Industry experts like Joe Otterson, who you just heard from there from Variety, says there are pieces of this that he thinks could certainly help, that it makes sense, he says, to keep the strike in the news, to keep the pressure, especially on the studios when no one is negotiating. Pat?